Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, baby, baby, baby.
We are
baby,
here.
baby,
Hey, yo, baby, what's up? What's up, Mello? Tonight, or today, I'm sorry saying tonight because usually I'm on pretty late, but today I am here in the Night Run Summer Series Week 1 lobby, joined by none other than JJ Norms. JJ, you there?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Welcome in, everyone. How we doing?
So good, I think, right? Hey, guys, can I hear, oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's so awkward when you try to say it to like a freaking crowd. They're all sitting at their home, you know?
Exactly.
But just so you guys know, if you want to participate in the stream, you're welcome to. We have lots of ways to do that. We're going to have music. I'm going to have playing here in a minute during the race so we can listen while we watch. We're also going to have... we have Blurp set up. If you're not set up with Blurp, highly recommend it. It's a free service you can use on your stream or on other people's streams to share fun emotes and whatnot. I have a lot of them selected already, available in the channel points. So if you use channel points, you can do it there. If you are not subscribed to Keegbots, then it will, if you want to share anything other than those ones, it will require, I think, 10 or 20 bits to share one. Just to keep from having some people absolutely blast them back to back to back. So,
get out.
if you're not going to buy anything, get out, says Senan. Oh, man.
Why are you not racing, Senan?
Senan,
You're up, and it's what, 5:30, 27, 26 for you in the morning?
something like that. he's got time on his hands. It's 5 a.m. He
Yeah, I was
says.
about to say, school's not till 9 a.m. You got plenty of time.
What's up, Bugs? Welcome in. Thank you, guys. As you may see in the bottom right corner there, this is the Night Run Summer Series. We're doing this first ever Night Run Summer Series as a charity race for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention as part of the Night Run Cares group. If you want to donate, you can do ! Donate in the chat if it doesn't already automatically do that. Or you can scan the QR code on your screen in the bottom right. But without further ado, we have me here. If you're not familiar with who I am Keegbots. We got my camera on now so you can see me. Hello. Tonight, we're going to have a race, 2 races. The format is a 20-minute race followed by a 30-minute race. Now, the 20-minute race, each one will have a 5-minute qualifying prior to the race itself. This first race is, as you can see here, Sardegna, I don't know how to say it, Road Track A.
Sardegna.
Italian
accent.
Italiano, you know? And so we have this one here. This is a Group 3 race. And ignore the fact that I have a Roadster there. I was doing some Mazda Roadster racing last night off stream with some friends in a chat. But this will be a Group 3 race. You're going to have, let me pull up the details here. You're going to have 8 times tire wear and 5 times fuel wear or fuel consumption. Now, and looking for tires, you're looking at racing mediums and racing softs are mandatory. So, yes, you'll have that. Oh, let's see which one. There's exclamation Night Run and exclamation point donate and exclamation point charity. Those are all the 3 I believe you can use to find out more. We also have limited time shirts. You can get a shirt or a sweater. It has Night Run Summer Series 2023 on the back. And all the money we earn from that goes straight to charity as well. Just a heads up on that. You need a link for that. I believe it should be in our merch, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Let's see. This. Yep. But NRSS merch, you can use that one. It'll pop the link for those 2. All profits are donated to AFSP as well. Thank you to the donations so far. We are looking at $305 already raised towards suicide prevention. Goal is to hit 1,000 by the end of the month, so plenty of time to hit that. Should be good there. JJ, how are you feeling right now? What are the vibes on the track?
Yeah, no, it's looking good. I'm someone who hasn't done a lot of laps here. Feeling reasonably confident. Currently got the fastest lap in the lobby at 1:44.5. I expect that as a couple of the remaining quick drivers to join. They'll probably go down. We're going to see what Skeletor, the only car out on track at the moment, is doing. What's he got? He's only on his out lap here, so
Yeah, he's in the C7 Corvette. So
yeah, C7 Corvette and McLaren from myself at this stage, and Koshin's driving the Rexy, which is an interesting call.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Staley's saying you can join now. Okay.
Well, Staley, if you want to, you're welcome to. We'll have a little bit of space here. If anybody wants to jump in, we only require that you do your best to make this as clean a race as possible. Because if you're not familiar with Night Run, our motto is to race with honor. So if you bump somebody and make the overpass in the same process, we give the spot back. If we're going too aggressive, we try to leave it a little bit of space to make it sure that. Because I want to beat somebody at their best, right? I don't want any excuses from them. I want them to be like, I ran my fastest and you beat me. Or I want to know that you beat me at my fastest without any, controversy. So that's kind of what Night Run's all about.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way racing should be. Period. Everyone races hard and races fair. And Staley, that is not an excuse. I've been up an hour, and I'm out here doing laps. So, no excuses. I see, Staley. Get in here, have some fun. These races are great fun. They're very fast as well. Yeah, I was up at 7:15. I was ready to go, but before the scheduled time that Keggs had told me at 7:15, I was ready to go at about 7:05. So yeah, I don't see any excuses, Staley.
Okay, so right now we're on board with Kosian. He's in, it looks like the WRX. A good choice for this track, I think, is going to be that car is very, how do I put it, planted, I should say.
Yeah,
so
it's quite a stable car. Definitely more stable than the two Subarus.
Right, and without being too heavy, like a GTR is very stable, but at the same time it's very heavy. Whereas this, you're able to get that stability without all the weight.
Yeah, it's a little bit lighter once you take the four-wheel drive system out, because this is a rear-wheel drive car. It does mean that you gain a little bit back. Yeah, Skeletor coming up to finish what will be his first flying lap now, coming through the final corner. Interesting to see what he can do. Koshin, as we know, I think he's got a 147 off the top of my head, maybe 148.
Let's see. Skeletor has a 146.6. Let's see what he ends up here. He's definitely going to hit.
This is his first hot lap.
145.1. Definitely an improvement.
That's not a bad hot lap. That puts him 6/10 off the fastest time. Set by... Well, I think this is a slow driver. Staley's going to come and be like, yeah, definitely a slow driver. He's going to talk. He's going to talk the talk. Come on, walk the walk, boy.
Yeah,
Come on.
So... Oh, a little bit of slide there from Kosi, and he's definitely not happy with that. As after having a 147.8 lap, he's definitely going to have to really put down in his third lap, kind of get more comfortable. I mean, we have plenty of time before we go into qualifying.
Off his personal best at this stage. He's run wide. He's clipped that wall. It's a very difficult corner, that sweeping left-hander. You really got to get the apex right. It's a very crucial corner because you've got the long run up the hill afterwards as well.
True.
So very easy to get it wrong. Very important that you get it right. Coming up into this very probably easiest, one of the best taking opportunities here is this hairpin at the top of the hill as well, before you make the run sort of up and down through the hills here of Sardi. Sardinia.
I like Sardi. We'll call it Sardi. I struggle too much with Sardinia. It's so much. It's so easy, but I keep saying Sardegna just out of the American that's in me, you know.
Yeah. You can see Skeletor actually hitting the wall in the background as well. Same with Koshin. They had a couple of wall taps this lap. So this is not going to be a clean lap. This is Koshin's first hot lap after leaving the pits. 1:48.3. Went faster in the final sector, so that's promising for him.
Very promising, and you know, as the day goes on and we hit qualifying, I think he's going to really put down and really show just how fast he can go in these qualifiers. Because I know Kosian's great; he's got great race pace.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the key thing, is not necessarily where you qualify. That's going to help you, but if you got better race pace than the guys around you, you're just going to move forward. See, that's not the plan, coach. That's not quite the line coaching.
I think he burned out his brakes a little bit and kind of went off there. So,
yeah, touch late, just trying to find that extra bit of time, knowing that he can. Yeah.
First race will start at, let's see, at 5 after. So we've got another 8 minutes before qualifying starts. And then we're going to start about 5 after. With a 30-second difference, though, between the qualifying and the race, you're probably looking at more of a 6-7 minute race. And we might have to wait for some people because Bobby is looking a little thin right now. I know CBD driver's on his way and some others are too, so.
Oh, just when I thought it was going to be the quickest.
Let's just enjoy the sights here. This is a beautiful track. Windmills, nice touch, you know, nice touch to the wind direction we're looking at. And currently in this practice is 13.5 feet per second, heading northeast a little, northwest a little bit. So
west, north by northwest.
Yeah.
Probably at about a 350-degree bearing.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly, I'm the only one in a mid-engine car, which I thought was at this stage. Especially with the fact that there is no brake bias available to us in this event.
True.
Daly, I have the fastest time at the moment. Oh, the Skeletor's just gone faster, actually. He's found a second pace.
Found a really great time there, Skeletor, in that Corvette. I think definitely getting used to it as the laps go by. This would look like a pretty good lap for Kosian. Let's see if we can hang on to it and get a good time out of it. Right now, just enjoying the sights and sounds of the Sardinia track. As the sun begins to dip a little lower and lower, it looks like we might see some darkness creep into this round. Thank you for the lurk, Uber. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate the view. As I mentioned in the social media posts, you know, if you can't donate, that's completely understandable. I definitely appreciate you stopping in and paying us a nice little view as we go through this event. More views will be better for if and when we do another event. We'll have a lot more backing on it and turn this into something really impressive. Going to add, there's another person that's going to be joining us in the second race. I think I missed the first race, but they're hoping to catch up with points in the second race here. Dropping in with a new tabbed view. Oh, hell yeah. I like it. I like the idea. Gosian with a 1:45.8. That's his best lap yet. That's definitely finding his pace now that he's had a couple bad ones under him. He's starting to find that line.
Just gone purple by 4/10 through Sector 1. So you're on Skeletor.
Skeletor's in the pits. JJ, let's see, in his Maca, as Staley calls it. Great livery on that. It's a bit of an unfair advantage, to be honest.
You can take that a little bit quicker. Yeah. That's where all my time is in Sector 2 at the moment. Yeah, even more time in Sector 2. That little left, that right left.
1:43.6 is pretty good. You're gonna have to really throw down with that Maca if you want to catch that time.
Yeah, it has a good Sector 1, has Skeletor. A couple of tenths off mine. He's got time to find there, definitely.
I can tell you from the sound of it, he's definitely on his wheel right now, not his controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, probably not as quick as I could be if I was on the controller, but will help me with the tire.
No worries, Skeletor.
smoothly.
Yeah. We'll see what we get. Where we get here. That was a good exit. Great exit there. A lot of speed. Comes this very strange chicane. Probably wish you would have held that a little bit better.
A little bit.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a very difficult chicane. It's blind.
That's all right, Uber Beast. If this is a points-based system. We're going to be having these two races this week, next week, and the week after. So if you want to just chime in, jump in the race and race one of the races, you're welcome to. Just to remind you guys how the point system works here. Let me pull it up real quick. I'll explain that to you. Those of you familiar with Formula One might know how this works, but first place will receive 25 points. Second place, 18 points. Third place, 15 points. Fourth place, 12 points. Fifth, 10. Sixth, 8 points. Seventh, 6 points. Eighth, 4 points. Ninth, 2 points. 10th, 1 point. Now those with the fastest lap will receive an extra point as well.
Also, Staley, if you're going to talk rubbish about football, actually show up on the day. Oh, the amount of smack he was giving me, saying his team was going to beat mine, and I'm like, nah, mate, not even close. Jeez, we should have won that game. We had all the stats lined up our way. All the stats.
Back out here. All the stats. How long does the first race start? Well, qualifying's supposed to start right now, but it looks like a majority of people did not show, or they are late, or they could be taking their nice Sunday nap or Monday nap if you're.
I was gonna say it's
over
Sunday.
there.
Like, come on. If the Kiwis here.
Whoa, Hogger's in the building. The first race is 5-minute qualifying, 20-minute race, and then it's another 5-minute qualifying, 30-minute race after that. Come on in, Uber. Yeah, we'd love to have you in here. I'm falling asleep so I don't get dragged in. Well, you've already been asked to enter, and if you don't enter, then that's clearly because you're a yellow-bellied scaredy cat.
I agree.
Oh, gosh. All right, Mello. Yeah, if you guys can show up in a race in the future, you're welcome to. Just overall, these races, I'm going to save them and review them, provide additional points towards seconds towards those who may have blundered, or remove ones from people who, if I don't like the way the system did it, then, you know, we've all had those situations happen. Someone hits you, you hit somebody, and then you get the discredited and everybody else gets it, you know. Set a spa time today. Do I have to say it? Oh, you know you got to say it. JJ be talking all this crap, and yet his pace is also doo-doo. Oh, Uber. Now in the house. Uber Beast is now entered the building.
I never call myself quick. I don't get this. I don't know why people think I say I'm quick.
Any Group 3 car? Oh, did I not do any car? Oh, shoot. Thought I chose Group 3, didn't I?
You said Group 3.
I did? Okay, I thought I didn't choose the group for a second. I was like, oh, shoot. All right, well, this first race is looking a little light. We should have plenty of people for the next race, though. So those who missed out on this first race are going to miss out on those points for sure when it comes to the end. I do plan on getting the winner a little something, something. So, probably some merch. Highest points this season, he says. Love it. Love it. Now, JJ, did you make that livery?
Yes, I did. This is actually a livery I made for once, so...
You got a rare compliment from Sen, and he said it looks nice.
Yeah, I used a modified version that's in the GT World Series because for some reason the Gran Turismo number plates on the Macra are massive. I don't know why. There we go. Bit of luck. You're on Skeledor.
All right. Qualifying starting here.
No, you copied our flags, Daily, and that is fact.
I know Uber Beast is setting up his rig, so I'm going to run this out a little bit longer here, but... Let's get some music going here for y'all. A little quiet. What is this music y'all got going on here? Oh, this is a song that Bugs requested the other night. All right. And qualifying begins now. exciting stuff, guys. Exciting stuff. Go back to full screen here and we'll... Good idea, Sandy. I'll pull it up after this. Okay, we have started qualifying. Off to a great start here. Display all info this time here, see what we got. JJ warming up those tires the best he can here. Going into this sweeper.
Yeah, tire tempers in the game. Tire tempers in the game.
Uber in his underground racing livery here from Medway Racing League. Not a bad turn there in his, this is a 2018 GTR he's in. I know I won't be racing in this, Hogger. I'll be commentating and watching the race. I think for the next one, I'll try to get commentators and racing it myself. I also have a guy who's got a friend who is commentating for European racing, in real life racing, so might be able to snag him up and another guy. Should be pretty good for the next event. So first lap from JJ, we're looking at a 47 flat. Wow, a complete flat 147.
That was the outlap.
That was the outlap? Oh, I guess. Okay, outlap. Here comes the first lap.
This is the first flying laps. Yeah, 147 flat straight off the blocks is an interesting time.
Mm-hmm. Is it going to be a Sunday thing? Yes, Hogger. As of right now, it's on Sundays, middle of the day. Just because it's the height of viewership for Gran Turismo. I try to spread the love and the message of Night Run across more audiences. And figured a shared to race would be the best way to do that. And Uber is not letting up at all, giving JJ some sweats. Oh, pushes a little too hard, almost spins out behind JJ, but holds it together and holds JJ's slip. Are they going to touch? They do touch a little bit. Oh my gosh. Uber almost taking them both out. Gives them a nice little bump draft. They both come across the line with a good time. A 1:41.9, incredible time from Uber. Incredible time. 1:43.7. That's I believe that's your best one so far, JJ. But Skeletor crossing.
Slightly better one in qualifying.
Yes.
Practice.
Skeletor crossing with a 1:43.6, just barely beating you in that opening qualifying lap. Ghosting with a 1:45.2. It'd be nice when he says, "Come on, JJ."
Should be front row.
Yeah, I think with this WRX, they nerfed it a while back. Definitely not as fearsome as it used to be, but I'm hoping during this race that it'll be a good choice for Kosian as he comes to these turns, especially that interesting little chicane in that straight. So. Got some good music here from Staley to kick us off. Final lap here.
Interesting to see if the guys behind actually get to complete their laps.
All right. Now that we all have anxiety from that F1 opening music, man, I forget how intense that music gets. We are ready for the race. Last chance for anyone to get in here before we start. Let me just mention in the chat here, I'll message to these fools that the first race is underway and the second race is only 20 minutes away. We'll get started here in just a moment after I send this message out to the group.
Yeah, Uber's going to have an interesting strategy call, I think.
It's going to be interesting with these tires to see how you guys play it out. For sure.
Yeah. No, it shouldn't be too bad. I've got a feeling I know roughly how long these things are going to last. It's just going to be about making them last.
It'll be fun. So you either start on softs or start on mediums. You'll, play it by ear. But, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines! We're going into the first race of the summer series. In 3, 2, 1, go. Anticlimactic when they add another countdown after you say that. But you know what? It is what it is. We're here to have a good time. The nice thing is, everyone here is going to get a lot of points. Because we don't have any people in this race.
Exactly. Free podium, possibly.
Free podiums. Yeah, free podiums. You want me to skip this song? All right, I'll skip it. You got something in line? Top 10 goals? Champions League? What? All right, boys. Race has begun. We got... let me go full screen here. I forgot I had to actually go into the race to view.
A little bit of action in turn 1.
Supa Uba going through this section here. They're all really close to each other. JJ in the slip right off the bat. Skeletor right behind him. And Kosian all looking like a great line here. But that GTR is really, really hugging those corners. And it's got a really great acceleration. But, man, if Supa is not careful, he can find himself backwards.
I think Uber's on softs here.
Well, we can find out. Let me pull up the race details.
Yeah, smart enough to put mediums on.
Yeah, he started on softs. And it looks like he's already got a little bit of tire wear already. Great turn here from you, boys. Let's take a peek.
Yeah, a little bit of action down to T1. Bad start by Skeletor, allowing me to come up the inside. Koshin then had a little bit of a dive at turn 1, wasn't able to pull it off. Yeah, a lot of us running first laps on mediums will be in this sort of session. I don't think anyone did any in the warm-up.
Yeah, it looks like the Macca that you're driving's got pretty decent tire wear in terms of taking out wearing the front and back around almost at the same rate. That front left tire though is looking pretty good. Looks like you're going to have the least amount of wear on that front left tire.
Yeah, this car's kind of always been good at tire wear. It's always been probably one of the better cars for tire wear. And top three.
The Kosian's tires looking great too, man. That racing medium on the WRX, it holds his tires very well.
Yeah, it's definitely one of its plus points is that it can control the Skeletor having a little look you see up the inside there.
Let's go on board here with Kosian. A little more of a turn than he meant to, but he's shifting great. Looks like he's eating up fuel though, quite a bit.
If 5 times fuel means that we will have to stop definitely once here, as if we weren't stopping already. But a full tank of gas flat out is about 9 laps.
Yep.
So it's not too bad.
Well, 9 laps will get you
Most of the way.
most of the way. Yeah, I think it's about about 11 laps for this race.
Saying that mileage will vary for some of these cars. Big, thirsty, naturally aspirated V8 and that Corvette behind me.
Let's take a peek at Skeletor. His gas is looking about the same as the WRX. Look at they're using about the same amount of gas. But he's wearing a little bit more on his back tires, and for good reason. That Corvette has a lot more power in the back. But
yeah, it's a lot more loose in the rear compared to a couple of these cars. The front engine's just having that little less weight over the rear with the engine being in the front.
Well, I say that, but after going into T1, he's losing a lot of tire wear in T1 too, since he has to brake so hard down that hill and turn at the same time. Let's take a look over at JJ. Doing a little bit better on gas than the other two, and tires are looking splendiferous. Definitely a massive difference between mediums and softs on this track in terms of wear, but also that goes for in terms of lap times. You're going to see a lot faster times with those softs.
Yeah, with 3 seconds, pretty much ahead if you ignore the fact that we were about 2 seconds off in the quali. So it's about 1 second difference is the tire wear between these mediums and these softs. At this stage, we've been saying that starting on the mediums, softer tires will A, last longer, and B, you will be lighter in the car, so less forces trying to rip that tire apart compared to right now. So we'll be chewing through those tires in front of us. To say the least, coming out of this final corner here, I'll say final acceleration zone. Skeletor not being really able to be shaken by me, but not really able to catch up and overtake either, so it's sort of a very stable gap at the moment, sort of fluctuating up and down. But yeah, saying that, might have just proven that I've got a bit more pace to find.
Yeah, it might be. You're definitely taking him on the exit of these corners. But it looks like in T1, he definitely had a much better exit than you. I curse the commentator, of course, as I say that it's a much better exit. But he's definitely putting pressure on you, so you might want to buckle down and focus on that one, JJ, as you go through these next few turns. Because that Corvette is nothing to mess around with, that's for sure.
They're very quick cars, but they are a little bit more slidey in the rear. So he has to be a little bit more careful on the traction zones. But he doesn't have to worry too much about on the way in or the turn. And saying that runs a little bit wide through there. Definitely gaining though, trying to put on a show here. This is your closest battle on track at the moment. Less than half a second, less than 4/10 actually heading into this corner.
Yep. He's cut it down to half a second from a whole second from the first lap, so he's definitely putting pressure. Let's take a look over at Uba. His tires are looking a bit rough after 4 laps. His front right tire is almost at halfway, and his back right tire is on its way to about the same. His gas though is not doing too bad. He still has a little halfway past in between half and quarter tank. So he should be doing pretty decent. I'm not sure where he's saving gas. Could be partly some of those longer downhills he's braking a bit earlier and letting it coast to save some gas. It also appears that he might be short shifting as well. Let's take a peek here as he turns here and hits the straight. Yeah, he's short shifting, and not by a whole lot, but he's doing enough to save quite a bit of gas. That's quite a smart move from Uba on there. Let's take a look back at JJ. What happened with JJ? What happened? Did you pit?
Yep, I've gone for the gamble. I've gone for the undercut here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're going to gamble it.
Fresh and soft, so let's see if I can cement this.
I think you might be able to.
Will last the remaining 12 minutes. Question will only be on fuel.
Oh, shout out to Moose Racing with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Moose. Thank you so much.
Oh my God!
Congratulations to Toby, Nicole Peach, Daniel Mustang, and Forbidden for all your subs.
Oh my God!
Definitely appreciate that, Moose. That's a big brain move there, man. Appreciate that. Legend, absolute legend.
Oh my God!
We have Ocean looking strong here. Pretty decent laps. He's a little unhappy with that. I think he'll find a little bit better times and a little more speed when he pits for his softs, which he might be doing here. So let's take a peek and see what he plans on doing. His tires are pretty good here, but he's only gone 5 laps. So will he pit or will he not pit? That's the question. Looks like he's not going to pit. He's going to go another couple laps, looks like, just to be safe. Wonderful, wonderful turn there. Take a look back at Skeletor here. See where he's at. Let's see here. We've got Staley with the No Scrubs song in the on the audio tonight. He says, "I don't want no scrubs." Great turn and exit by Skeletor in that final turn. Oh, no, that was a final turn. That was the turn coming into the very interesting chicane here.
Yeah, the more technical sector around the Sardier course, definitely between the 2 hairpins.
Now here's his final turn. Let's see if he gets a good exit. Wow, great. Honestly, Skeletor is having a great race here. Averaging at about 143.5. His average, or median, I should say. He lost a little bit of time with that one, but he's still at 143.5 with that lap. And he's on softs, so he's going to go as fast as he can go in these softs. But what about Koshin?
Yeah, he's just had enough. I've just absolutely gained a bucket load of time on him here. Nearly 8 seconds. That gap was 12 seconds at the start of the lap. It's now down to under 4.
He's pitting. Yeah, he's going to go for the softs now. A smart move, especially. I think he took a little hit to the front right of his vehicle because he had some tire damage and bumper damage on the front end. But he's gonna have to load a little bit of gas here. I don't think he's gonna make it the whole race if he doesn't load a little bit. So we'll see what he does here in this pit. Yeah, he's loading. How much he's gonna load? He's going. Stops just before a 3/4 tank. That should easily get him to the end of the race without having to short shift or anything. Yeah, 70%. Great exit. He's going to feel a lot more comfortable in those racing soft tires too, so we should see some better laps out of him for sure. From Kosian as he's in this WRX. Take a look up over at Uber Beast or Supa Uba. He's going to pit too. Let's see what he does here. He ran those softs as long as he could. 7 laps of those softs. That's incredible. Yes, Cactus, it is. We have space for the next race if you want to join. You're more than welcome to join. And guys, if you plan on donating or subbing to the channel, I'd rather have you donate, so go ahead and, not that I want you to sub, but definitely during this month, the focus is to donate as much as possible. So let's hit that 1,000. Oh, he loaded it just a little bit, just enough gas. We see how Uber takes his shit. Plenty of gas to finish out this race, though. I don't think there'd be any issue there. He might have a couple gallons left by the end of it, but he's definitely not going to be holding back anymore in terms of short shifting.
Yeah, Skeletor running in pretty much using the whole tank there, and he's pretty much filled it up as well. So lost a lot of time there. He would have gained while he was on those soft tires as well, so now he's on the slow medium compound, so the alternate strategy not quite working for him as well as it has for Uber here. The medium tire driver being able to get in front of him off the start.
Yep. Cactus, the next race is going to be at Spa in Super Formula cars.
Spa de Francorchamps.
See how we're doing here. Still, I mean, definitely Uber running away with this first race. Very comfortable in that GTR. Thank you for the lurks, Daily.
Better cars in Group 3 is the GTR, very meta.
And the sun is setting a bit more and more, so it's getting a little darker each lap. I don't think it's going to get too dark here because I don't think this map has nighttime racing, but it's definitely going to make the track a little bit colder. So we're going to definitely have to pay attention to that.
Yeah, normally a cold track's what you want. A cold track means that when you got warm tires, the heat just goes from the tires to the track, actually increasing the level of grip. But Gran Turismo's got a slightly weird physics model in that regard. Where we have noticed that nighttime racing actually is slightly less grippy with those kinds of tires, so it's very interesting to see how that will play out later on to this one.
Oh, Super making a little bit of a mistake there.
Don't give me hope, Kicks. Don't give me hope.
And I say little, it was very little. And of course, thank you to all the viewers. Definitely appreciate you being here and supporting the Night Run Summer Series event. And we're going to be doing this for the next 3 weeks. So this week, next week, and the week after, each with 2 races per day. If you're curious about the point system, they're going to be running very similar to how Formula One does points. First place will be 25 points, second place 18, and so forth and so on. Fastest lap will get an extra point. JJ, how are you feeling about this race so far?
Yeah, it was a very controlled first stint. Yeah, Skeletor, he managed to keep Skeletor behind while he was on the softer tyre. It was certainly a big help in terms of just being able to control that sort of second position. Uber's obviously definitely one of the quicker drivers we know. Keeping up with him is always a difficult task to say the least. Yeah, but yeah, it feels like the softs aren't really lining up the same way the mediums were, which is kind of interesting. Only slightly quicker from me at the moment on this medium compound tire. As you see, Uber's actually hitting very similar laps by the looks of it to what he did on the softs.
And I think that's also, you know, goes back to what you're saying about Gran Turismo's physics with tire temp.
Yeah, no, it's definitely part of it, but also the fact that this medium tire's in this sort of weird state at the moment where it's almost like a soft and a half. It's sort of like almost, it's not even halfway between soft and hard. It's more like it's soft but just slightly worse. So therefore you don't really see a huge difference in performance. And saying that, Uber's made a mistake. He's lost us 1.2 seconds through that little sector there. Whether he's had to fuel save or he's actually hit the wall somewhere is another question.
It looks like he might have hit the wall. He had a bit of a slow. He's definitely, looks like he definitely went off the road a bit because his tires are very dirty in terms of his slippage. So at some point, I think he probably ran against one of the walls, probably coming out of that weird little chicane on that straight.
No, I was on the way up the hill, coming out of the start of sector 2 was where I gained all the time. Saying that he's Uber, so he's gained it all back again very quickly.
That's fair. Very quickly. He's already 20 seconds ahead again. Just gone. Getting confidence in those mediums, getting them up the temp. Now, it's interesting about the tires in this game in terms of the softs and mediums, because what you're saying definitely lines up in the fact that it definitely leans more, the mediums lean more towards softs than being in the middle between softs and hards. In terms of wear as well, the wear on mediums is more than you think. Uba doing a little bit of a Tokyo Drift moment there, catching himself.
Don't give me hope. Don't give me hope.
And somehow doesn't lose any time. Somehow, doesn't make a lot of sense how he's able to. He did lose quite a bit of tires with that.
Desync as well. Oh no, I had a better exit out of that corner. Gained half a second already.
There we go. Yeah, now it's starting to trip you here. How much time does it show left on the race for you?
1 minute. So it'll be one more lap.
Okay, one more lap here. Looks like we're gonna have to wait to see what happens, but right now it does look like Uba is gonna take the first place in this race and get all 25 points. Possibly 26 points given the fact that he's got that fastest lap of a 141.4, which is, I think it's the only 141 lap in the whole race.
Yes, Uber is, as we know, he's very quick. I'd be up there if I was on the controller. I don't think I'd be 141 pace, but yeah, being on the wheel, I've definitely got a little bit of time to recover. But yeah, actually, Skeletor only 2.4 away. He's been chipping away at it. In fact, I've just done my personal best of the session with a 143.08. So yeah, final lap here will be Koshin will be crossing the line though, unfortunately, after the timer. So that would be Koshin's race run.
Right. Koshin crosses the finish and solidifying his 4th place, as he was not able to quite cross that finish line before the time ran out. Skeletor, he's got eyes on, and he is not giving up. Get a closer look at this on board with Skeletor. Oh, he spins out just a little bit. Oh no! I think he went down to first gear unknowingly. Lost a little bit of traction there. There's still this tricky turn up here. If JJ can hold on.
Took that very cautiously.
Very cautiously. Lost a bit of time there, but should still hold. Unless the worst happens here, which it looks like it will just finish out the way it started.
Oh, you didn't add that much time left.
I did 60 seconds.
Oh, you need a bit more than that.
I will. Yeah, I will. Unfortunate.
Yeah, you want probably about 150 as the end time for the next one. Oh, hold on. Then these things are slightly quicker. Oh yeah, go 150 just to be safe.
150? Sure, I can do that. Yeah, Uber Beast thinks it's funny how it was a purple on the last lap. Yeah, it'll happen. That's for sure. I won because I spun. You won because I spun. It's funny. I like that. All right, let's go ahead and update the. Let me save this replay.
Yeah, it was a good one, Skeletor. But
Wait, what
definitely, yeah, the medium's actually not a bad tire around there. Just able to maintain the temperature.
Let's do this here. We'll go. I need to quickly just update the race information here. In the meantime, me and you are just going to chill out until that all passes. So tell me, what did you think about that first race? What are the vibes on the track?
Yeah, I think we definitely had a very eventful T1, but besides that, that was probably the most eventful point of the race. Skeletor definitely showing some pace on those softs, but yeah, just couldn't. The mediums just sort of had that almost that slightly wider temperature window, so you're just able to keep them in that window a lot better and just able to control the tire a lot better. So there was actually a benefit to staying out on the mediums, it turns out, with this 8 times tire where absolutely chewing through both the temperature range as well as the actual tire itself.
Factual.
But yeah, no, I definitely feel good getting into the second one. Super Formula at Spa, normally one of my favorite combos, so yeah, we'll definitely be planning on doing that.
Mm-hmm. We got
But
some.
mediums are just quicker tire, weirdly.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it is interesting, isn't it, with that track too? Because it's such a. It's just. I mean, it's a fictional track, so I mean, you never know what you're going to get when you go there.
Yeah, no, it's also being complete street course as well. All public roads means that the grip levels do vary quite a bit across the track, especially just slightly offline. But yeah, no, it's always a good track, Sardier, and it was definitely a good race. Yeah, I don't think. Unfortunately, we didn't have enough people for there to have the possibility of any issues. 4 people. We had turn 1, and then that was about it, really. Turn 1, Koshin had a bit of a send. Couldn't quite get the exit, and then yeah, Skeletor with the poor start off the line, I think was the key point, key defining point in his race, to say the least.
I'm losing some frames on the stream here, guys, so you have to forgive me. Trying to figure out what's causing this issue to happen. I have to remove this. Bear with me, y'all. I think I've got it all there. I've increased the race delay finish to 150. So we'll see that update here.
Here we go, Spa-Francorchamps.
Back over here. No, you're good, Uber. I got you. It was just to kind of see how much interest there was in the beginning. So, Cactus is up in the building now for this race. Excellent. Love to see it. Love to see it. So this next one is a super formula race. So let me just clarify here.
Oh yeah, that's right. I think you got to play around slightly with the settings off the top of my head.
Are you not able to select it right now? Because it's on racing softs only is the option. Let me see if I can select mine.
It's the. I wonder if they fixed it.
You should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to.
Oh no, they have.
Yeah, they fixed it.
They did, because you used to not be able to. Oh, you've picked the 24-hour layout too.
You see, I put thought into this. Okay.
Oh, did not cut across pit lines there. Game.
How many classes I got left? How many races you mean? This is the last race of today. If you want to hop in, you're welcome to. But this next one, we're going to start qualifying in about 5 minutes. Let everybody know that here. Actually, hang on. So qualifying. Starting in 5 minutes. Yes, there is overtake on these. You're welcome to use them, so don't forget that you have them.
Yeah, I think we get the overtake for qualifying as well, which is...
Worst pit road selection awarded to Keegs. Well, you're welcome.
Now, Keegs, do you know all the corner names here?
I do not know all of them, no. I know one of them.
Oh. Let you know when I get around to the start-finish line, I can give you a tour of this beautiful, beautiful circuit.
Excellent. Let's pull up the race so we can see what you're up to here.
This is one of my favorite tracks in the game.
Looking quick, too.
Just trying to... haven't done much wheel racing in the Super Formula, so this is going to be interesting. Yeah. But anyway, hello everyone, welcome to race number 2 here of the Night Run Summer Series. We are here at Blanchimont in the Super Formulas, currently running around in the Liam Lawson's current liveried Super Formula 2023 he's using, and currently second in the championship. Might be first actually, I haven't checked the latest round of results, but anyway, welcome to Spa-de-Francorchamps, one of the great racetracks here normally used by F1 as we come up here towards La Sauce. First turn, very hard braking zone here, hairpin. Before you get powered down, try and keep control of the car and fire up the hill towards what is the most infamous corner complex in the world, being Eau Rouge, a little left-hander here up into Raidillon. Absolutely butcher the curves here. It is Gran Turismo. Before you come through the Kimmel kink here, down onto the Kimmel straight. Longest straight in any of the F1 calendar's tracks. Before you get hard on the brakes for Lecomte. It's a lovely little right-hander and left here before you got the very, very fast Malmedy here. Right-hander heading up towards now Bruxelles. Getting it hard on the anchors. Try and get it stopped in here. Keep it nice and tight before you run it out to the curb and then get back across to the right for speakers. Try and widen that line as much as you can before you come down to the double apex left-hander of Pouon. This should be flat, but there's a little comfort lift there just to get used to the car here on this racing softs. Before you come down into the campus complex, down here at the end of Sector 2. Now we get into the Stabilo. Couple of corners here. Stabilo 1, and then the very important Stabilo 2 should be completely flat out here.
Leash.
Coming up now we've got the fastest corner anywhere on this track. Flat out 280 kilometers an hour. A little bit less in terms of miles. But yeah, Blanchimont there before you get hard on the what used to be a bus stop chicane. It's now a more conventional chicane. Getting nice and controlled, don't want to spin it out on exit. These cars are very torquey, very powerful here. Across the line, that is a lap of Spa-de-Francorchamps. Welcome in everyone, it's going to be a great race.
I definitely, so with Gran Turismo and their viewpoints, the viewpoints they have for the Super Formula above the head is such a great, because it turns with the car too. I just want to say that this definitely, I wish they'd incorporate that more into some of the other vehicles.
Yeah, there's an official partnership between Super Formula and Gran Turismo, so hence the new car being added pretty much straight away into the game. Someone's had a big off at Lecomte. Oh, and then I've had an off at Malmedy. Very difficult in these cars. Very easy to lose the rear end. But yeah, this is a fun track.
Watching here as Uba takes his first lap after his his out lap. Okay, gonna go ahead and start qualifying here.
I got a bit more time to find. I was definitely quicker through sector 1. It's just getting this little complex here. Someone's doing doughies. Lacombe runoff.
Oh, and Bugs is in the building. You're going to put some points up as well. I didn't notice that till just now. Excellent. I've got 6 people in the second race. Should prove very interesting. And here we go. Qualifying starts in 7 seconds.
5. 4 plus the extra time it takes to load.
Fair enough. See who we get first out of the pits. First out of the pits is Skeletor. Now these pits are kind of hard, especially with the cutting the pit lane is going to add 3 seconds to your time. So
The noob has just picked that up.
Well, it's a good thing that penalty zone isn't for quite some time. Should be able to rub that off before he starts the actual qualifying lap.
Penalty zone's actually just after Stablo, so yeah, he would unfortunately lose a bit of time.
That's fair. Coming up through that chicane though should be helpful coming into the next lap. You should be able to at least not lose too much time coming through it. Oh, the Skeletor almost going off there.
Yeah, you need big balls to commit it. Pull on it can be taken flat. Big balls, and they're very, very fast double left-hander. What are you doing, James?
What's that? Outlap looking strong. Still performing, the cars are extremely grippy. The amount of downforce and speed that things put out. You can interesting to see just how much only 3 times tire wear is going to have on these softs after 30 minutes. There's definitely going to be minimum one pit.
I think you'd be surprised. Was it a half-hour race, eh?
That's fair.
I think you might be surprised.
Take a peek at JJ and see how his lap's going. He's hitting the straight here. Radillion, right? Is it right, Radillion? How do you pronounce it? Or Kemmel?
That's a chemical. That's the Kemmel straight. Radion
Kemmel
is
straight.
the right-hander up the hill.
Gotcha.
After the little kink of Eau Rouge down the bottom.
Look at
Might be
Super.
more fuel-based actually is going to be the issue. I don't think it's actually going to be tyre.
Well, tire's going to have some, but I don't think it'll be enough to have to change them. It's a possibility you might need to change it for the end of the race, being a half-hour race, but at the definitely going to have to pit for gas. I mean, 100%. There's no chance you'll be able to no pit this.
Laps in.
I mean, even if you short shifted and ran fuel map 6, you're still looking at pitting for fuel.
Yeah, but it's a long pit lane, so you do lose a lot of time just coming into the pits.
Which is why it's so important to make sure you don't get a 3-second pen coming out. It's very easy to get a 3-second pen going out.
Down the bottom of the hill here.
Mm-hmm. Super pulling off, trying to figure out what he's going to do here. I think he wants to get in the very far back.
wants to find a clean spot to do a lap.
Getting his tires up to temp as well. Cactus up front with a 155.8. That's not his fastest lap, is it? Yeah, it is.
Yep, it is.
Gorgeous livery all around everyone. Like in the white and neon yellow on Cactus's Super Formula.
It's Jensen Button's 2009 Braun GP F1 winning car. Yeah, I think someone called me out on this. I think it might be 2008 actually. It's one of those years. The double diffuser.
Excellent. We got Bugs looking great as well. He's definitely has a lot of time to open up. He's never driven one of these, he says, so it's going to be a bit of a learning experience for him. But Bugs is quite fast, so we're going to have to see how that plays out. Now, the difference between these rear spoilers between the 2019 and 2023 are crazy.
Did you not add you only had 30 seconds on qualifying. Ah.
Oh, frick, that's my bad.
I was up 3 seconds.
Well, just got the Formula Trophy. Oh, there he goes. Good luck. Have fun, y'all. Race starting now. It's always everybody's lap. I mean, if there's one thing I know that rings true about Gran Turismo is that the last lap that you're on is your fastest lap. The one that you can't finish before the race starts is always has to be your fastest lap.
That you should be able to finish.
Yes,
is your fastest lap.
100%.
You need those 2 key things though. You should have finished it.
Yep.
But yeah, and then you don't get allowed to because someone forgets to up the qualifying time limit as well.
Yeah, that guy's a real douche.
I know, right? Oh.
Now this is a grid start, so we're going to see some action here for sure.
Grid start on the 24-hour circuit, so not starting at the normal point. Turn 1's a rouge.
Yeah, turn 1 will be interesting here with this 24-hour layout. And here they go. JJ with a great start. Oh my gosh, Skeletor hitting JJ a little bit. Oh my goodness, there's a little bit of controversy in that first lap. It's definitely have to be reviewed to see if we have any additional seconds to add there. But eventually, I mean, the good news is nobody's race is completely out. They're all still back-to-back. Bugs pulling up alongside, taking the lead in front of Cactus. JJ not far behind him, going into these turns up here, this chicane. Oh, he get bumped by JJ. A little bit aggressive here by the bunch, but definitely over the next 30 minutes, we're going to see it spread out quite a bit. But right now, great racing. JJ, unfortunately goes off track a little bit, as well as Supa went off a little bit here. Now it's a fight between JJ and Supa, between 5th and 6th place. JJ falling back, not quite sure what's going on there. JJ, want to chime in?
A little bit early on exit. That was definitely interesting from the front row. Definitely a little bit of squeezing because the second row got a great start there. Definitely got a bit of contact. No damage, thankfully, but yeah, just got a little bit squirrely in between Bruxelles and speakers. So now
Kosian spins out. Oh no! There's still plenty of race left. Kosian, as he gets back on the track. Man, he's got to be beside himself on that one. We're definitely got to review these 2 races after this race is over and see what happened there, as well as what happened in the starting grid.
Yeah, start will definitely be interesting. Whether or not there are penalties to be added will be another one, but long race here, still got plenty of time to catch up, plenty of time for mistakes. These cars are very twitchy. One wrong move and you lose a lot of time.
And we're going to go on board with Bugs here and see what he's looking at. Oh, he's having a hard time holding it down. He's going around the corners because he's got his TCS turned all the way down, as most of these boys do. Let's get some race details up to see what we're looking at for tires. Tires looking perfectly fine, almost unaffected. Only thing is a little sliver on his back tires, that's about it. But his gas after lap 1 is already almost at quarter tank, 3/4 tank. So it's looking rough. And he's using that overtake wisely. I hope these guys remember they have overtake options as well as they come through these straights. They're definitely going to be helpful. They catch the slip. And it looks like Cactus has caught Bugs' slip quite well. Not too far behind him with Supra right behind him as well, with only about, it's splitting the gap at about half a second difference between the two. But it looks like Cactus is pulling away from Supra and adding a second to that half second. Now Skeletor is not giving up his race. He's right behind Uba as well, closing in the gap. Only, wow, really coming in his slip there, but he's gonna be careful because there is dirty air, as we all know, if they race a little too close. But right now, we're having a pretty good race so far in the top 4. JJ has passed Kosi a while back, but he's definitely closing in slowly on these time here. He's about 3.5 seconds back and closing. Now that all can change the simple crossing of a pit entry. So we'll see how the pits handle here in the next, I would say probably 4 laps maximum. We're gonna see some serious pitting going on here.
I expect there could be a one-stop here. It doesn't look too bad from a fuel side of things, in terms of if you manage it a little bit. But interesting to see what the boys in front are doing, because it's, yeah, you definitely need a little bit of management. But in saying that, as the car gets lighter, less fuel is needed to get it up to speed. So that'll be the interesting thing.
That's fair.
The question is, do you use your overtake? Because your overtake, pretty much what it does is it increases your RPM, increases the boost. It means you use more fuel. So it's the trade-off. Do you save the fuel and not use the overtake, or do you use the overtake to gain that spot on track? That's the query.
Skeletor passing Cactus. I did not see that coming. Skeletor not only passing Supa, but Cactus as well. Skeletor really coming into his own really fast lap there, a 158.5, and pushing up on Bugs as they come in to these next corners. Bugs holding his line very well. I think Skeletor is kind of just following the line at this point, looking for that slip in any way he can get it. Oh, Skeletor going off the road a little bit, but maintaining traction without hitting the grass. Really could have been bad for him if he had touched any grass, because we all know how bad grass is for these tires.
Yeah, very much loses the grip, and especially with these warm tires as well. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the front runners are doing, because there's a lot of fuel being burnt, and I think that's what's going to be the difference.
No, and Skeletor makes a crucial mistake on the curb. Unfortunately, re-enters and almost takes out Uber, but Uber's able to hang on. He does apologize in the chat too. That's a real classy move. That's what we like to see here in Night Run.
Yeah, no, these cars are very, very easy to make a little mistake on the curb, very twitchy. If you get it slightly wrong, you can overcorrect slightly, you can very much be caught out by it. Very easy to do. The cars have got all the downforce in the world, mid-engined, very powerful cars, 625 horses playing. Not very much power either.
True,
so yeah,
true.
You got to be careful. Ooh, might be a two-stopper actually. Might be only 6 laps a stint. This could be interesting.
Ooh, catching up on Supa, but he doesn't want to pass him as he's coming up the Rouge. He's gonna see if he passes him in the straight here. Might use his overtake here. He's gonna pass him in the straight here. Meanwhile, Uba is gonna go ahead and ride out 6th gear. Oh, what happened with Cactus? We'll have to take a look and see what happened. You said that sucks. I didn't quite see what happened there.
In P5 at the moment. Whether there was a small amount of contact between him and Skeletor is another question.
Oh, maybe that's what happened there when Skeletor went off. There was some contact, but we'll have to take a look at that after the race to see if any penalties are needed No penalties were given to either racer, so we'll see.
Yeah, it looks like Bugsy is definitely using a bit of fuel. He's definitely sending at the moment. 8 seconds ahead of this, or about 5 seconds ahead of this sort of 2, 3, 4 pack. Only a couple of seconds of drift between each other.
He's kind of in his own world right now, just able to sit down and just focus and throw down good laps.
Yeah, but the trade-off is, when you remember, it's only, what, 6 seconds a litre, or 6 litres a second, I should say, is the refuel rate. So that could very well be detrimental if he is using too much.
Well, he's going to run one more lap, it looks like, so he's going to go at least one more lap. We'll see if he does any fuel saving at all, if he's going to run it as hard as he can and then just pit. And that is a strategy too, just to run as hard as you can and pit for gas and just fill up as much as you can.
I've probably got about 2 laps left in the stint.
Skeletor's got a lot more gas available to him. He's hasn't really touched much of his overtake. And to be honest, Bugs hasn't touched much of his overtake either. I mean, he still has 3/4 a tank left of his overtake.
Uber's running in fuel mix 6.
Yeah, clearly.
I can tell you that for free.
Saving fuel. He definitely wants to see if he can at least save a pit in the long run, which could, these are long pits, so it could be the smart move. There could be the big brain move, but we'll find out towards the end if we need to pit for gas or just, you know, run lean.
At the moment, he's definitely going to box once, so.
Yep.
But he might be able to save a stop here, which is the thing. These cars through this middle sector is probably where you want to be saving the fuel.
As they're coming down here, these turns all looking very good lines. Uba pulling up on JJ. Ooh, side by side. I don't know if Uba looks like he changed his fuel map back on.
Absolutely sending it as well.
Yeah, it looks like they turned their fuel back down to 1, and they're gonna push. I think Uba was looking to at least save at least 1 lap by switching to fuel map 6 for those 2 laps. Cactus, in the meantime, looking to pass him on the outside. And into the turn they go, and Cactus takes 3rd place. JJ fighting as well, takes 4th. Supa falls back 2 spots in that straight. Unfortunate for him. He definitely is not happy with that, but he also gets a great run and takes 4th back.
Yeah, there's Bugsy and Skeletor in as well.
And 2nd, yes, because we had Bugs and Skeletor pit. Now Bugs only had 8 liters of gas left, or 8% of the gas left. Skeletor had 24,
yeah,
so.
Interesting that Skeletor's gone in at this point as well. I know it's the 3rd distance, but yeah, definitely could have pushed 1 more.
Tires are looking good all around. I think they will probably last the whole time. If you're going to be pitting anyways, and you can spare a few seconds so you can push harder, I mean, maybe worth, because the pits are going to be difficult anyways. Might as well take advantage of a tire change if needed. But we'll see who decides to change tires and who doesn't. Right now, let's take a look and see what Skeletor's dealing with in terms of tires. Skeletor did not change tires, but Bugs did. Bugs got new tires on, coming out hot. But Bugs also got a 3-second pen on his way out of the penalty, the pit lane. So definitely a huge factor those pit lanes are going to be in this race.
Yeah, no, exactly. Very difficult pit lane here at Spa, especially the 24-hour on exit. Very easy just to cut it. So expect a couple of people to take it a bit more cautiously up there.
It's interesting that Skeletor pitted, but he actually was able to get out of the pit faster than Bugs and put 3 seconds, almost 4 seconds on Bugs, just because of the amount of gas difference. I mean, with the 6 liters per second, you know, it definitely makes a big difference when trying to load gas for these endurance races.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's the thing. Less time you can spend in the pits, the better.
Sun's going down, it's getting darker, and that's difficult for this track because this track is not lit. And these cars do not have headlights. So that could prove extremely difficult here in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, Cactus in as well, only 3 litres left for him. Me and Uber going one more. This will take us down to about the halfway point, which will make it very interesting.
Let's see what Cactus does in terms of filling gas. He definitely keeping his tires and just focusing on getting gas in that car. He's going to go to 100%, obviously, because he's going to need every ounce he can get. He doesn't want to have to pit for any longer than he needs, but also he doesn't want to, have to pit an extra time because he ran out of gas. So it's going to be interesting to see kind of, everybody's different play style for this one. And I think this race is really it has a lot more strategy than even I initially thought it would.
Exactly, the fuel rate means that. What time's fuel rate is it?
It is, I believe, 5 times fuel rate.
Yeah, that's definitely going to play into it. Yeah, me and Uber will be stopping this lap probably. Going to try and force the one stop here, I think.
Oh, no, 8 times fuel. 8 times fuel.
Lack of lighting. There's a couple of floodlights, but very much a lack of lighting overall.
How much time is left?
16 and a half minutes.
Well, this is going to get terrible because it's going to get very dark.
Yeah.
And I apologize in advance because I tried to avoid it getting too dark, but I guess my adjustments did not take into account PD's ability to not know how to do time change at an even rate. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's shorter. It could be because of how long we ran the practice beforehand too, because like you said, it's all server side. So we'll see how this online race goes.
It's all on you, Kicks.
It is my fault. Speaking of which, JJ in the pits. JJ, what's the feel of the race so far? Are you going to be changing tires, or what's the deal?
No, if you change tires, it's a bad call at this stage. If tires are barely touched, they're still well within the window. If you put new tires on now, they're going to be cold. You got to get them back into the operating temperature. So, yeah, definitely the best play is just to chuck fuel in the car. It's going to be a full tank. And the question is, I think everyone else is going to have to stop again. So me and Uber are the only ones gambling the one stop, which is what makes it very interesting. But yeah, coming out now.
Coming out of the pits.
The second stint.
Hey, your lap times are looking pretty decent too. You got a 153 as your first lap, but 159, 201, 159, 203.
You can't see these pit lines. You might have to red flag this, Gigs.
What happened?
There is no visibility whatsoever.
Oh, there's still visibility on my screen. Unfortunately.
I'm in the dead of night.
Oh, man. Well, thank you, Polyphony. Are you streaming as well or no?
No, but I don't know. I've got my POV somewhere. This is... Hold on. Let me jump back on PC. Give me 2.
Fortunately, JJ having to back out of the race almost entirely. We at least right now we have visual of the sun still setting. It's not quite dark yet, but Polyphony having some issues with their dynamic weather system. Not quite being complementary to actual time. So some people are seeing complete darkness and some people are seeing the sun still going down. Pitch black. It's going to be an interesting race. We're just going to have to just put it down and see what best you can do. He is off. You're going to have to increase the light on your TV. Goodness, JJ is just... Gosh. Oh, JJ, I'm so sorry about that, dude. Is it... Man, it's got to be so dark for these guys. I mean, let me let them know that I... Man, almost. Yeah, it's
Yeah. It's dark, to say the least.
well, especially depending on your TV too. Like I have a really good TV, so I'm still able to see quite well. But for those,
I think I'm just out of difference in time because Skeletor seems to be fine. Everyone else seems to be still driving around quite well.
yeah, no, that's got to be what it is. Because honestly, again, I was mentioning this earlier with PD and their time changes. It's not cohesive. It doesn't matter how good of a server you have, because I've got plenty of bandwidth at this point. I don't know what the heck is going on their side.
I've definitely had times where, it's going to get dark anyway. With 10 minutes to go, I've got a feeling there very well might be a couple of issues beforehand. Yeah, Cactus is complaining about darkness as well. Yeah, Uber, I think this might have to be called off.
Let's keep track of what positions people are in. It's Supa, Skeletor, Bugs, Cactus, Kosian.
I'm annoyed because I was well ahead of Koshin as well, but yeah. It's definitely in the hunt for a podium again. We like to have skill, Lisa. We like to show our skill, but yeah, it's just one of those things. Yeah, there's parts that are illuminated. Up here at Radion onto the Kimball Strait is definitely not one of them. Bugsy's got the driving line on, probably. That's what it'll be. He's driving too well for it not to have the driving line on.
Yeah, we're all gonna be exiting race for the restart.
Yeah.
Bugs is like, I'm going all the way, dude. There was what, you said 10 minutes left?
Yeah, we'll go 10 minutes. Make it a 10-minute sprint. That'll be 10-minute sprint, same settings.
Okay.
Save the replay though. So that start could be have checked. That start was interesting. The second one will be even more interesting, I think.
Thank you for reminding me. I just saved it. I almost didn't because I'm notorious for doing that. So we're gonna change this to. Shoot, hang on a second. 10 minutes. Should be good there. Oh, the fuel. Hang on, I gotta start with default fuel.
No, it's fine. It's full tank.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Oh, you need. You should just take. Did you take off qualifying?
Oh, I didn't. Hang on, let me fix it.
Qualifying and then set grid auto by host and then just put it wherever.
Okay, there we go. All right, let me go ahead and remove.
Oh, you can set the grid to kegs.
I can set the grid.
You can set the grid.
How do I do that?
You want to practice endurance race? Yeah, it's
Oh, set
under
by host.
qualifying.
There we go.
Yeah, set by host.
Okay. How do I set it?
Oh, Skeletor, that's cheating. That's cheating.
How do I change positions?
Yeah, and then you just everyone has to enter, and then you can change positions from that.
Okay.
So if you go to, it's under the crown.
Oh, there,
host,
starting
the
grid.
lobby
Gotcha.
screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, got it.
I didn't know I could do that. Thank you.
Yeah, they added it in, which was really good.
Make it rolling start. Shoot. Well, it's a little late for that.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Starting grid. Okay, so Uba was up top, and then it was Skeletor.
Just need Bugsy to jump in, and then we're
Oh,
good
shoot.
to
Yeah.
go.
I was doing no line. I was just having fun testing my memory of the track. Yeah, it is kind of fun doing that, to be honest with you. All right, so it was Supa, and then it was Skeletor, right? And then
Jump back on the PlayStation.
was it Cactus? Shoot, what was it? What was their place? Gosh dang it, I had it.
I think Koshin was definitely running behind. He was running behind me when I said that. He was a minute behind me when I said we have to pull it out.
He was third. I think it was Supa, Uber, and then Skeletor, and then Bugs, and then Cactus, JJ, and then Kosian, right?
I think that's. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think that's the order. Yeah, I came out of the pits and I just couldn't see a damn thing. It's like, yeah.
All right. Koshi in the chat, I'm last. I had just passed for lead. HRG was pits. It was me, Bugs.
Yeah, you guys
HRG.
are on different strategies. So it's like when I first mentioned that we had to red flag it, Uber was in the lead though. So
That's true.
yeah.
We'll also review it too, and I'll adjust accordingly.
I mean, it's a start. It's a standing start. It's not too much issue. Keeks forgot that these cars don't have headlights daily, and forgot to adjust the time accordingly.
JJ pussied out.
I made the sensible race director's decision and suggested the red flag.
Listen, chat, that's my fault. I didn't mean to have this happen. I had been racing it at night myself, and didn't have any issues myself, but I know that other people don't have the same technology I do, so my fault. We're restarting. 10-minute sprint. Here we go. Much better start by you boys. Cactus able to just slide right up. Ooh, a little bit of contact from Bugs and Skeletor.
Yeah, I'm right on board with this. It's getting elbows out. Elbows are very much out very early on in this one.
Oh no, Cactus getting a little push from Bugs. We're gonna have to review that for sure. It looks like Bugs had some contact on his back end. May have spun him out that way, but also at the same time, I think Cactus laid on the gas at the same time, unfortunately. Did not work out for him. And let's take a look back here. Bugs running really close up here with JJ and Skeletor. Oh, and Kosian spinning out. Unfortunately, Skeletor holding his own. Unfortunately, sliding back. Man, this is highly unfortunate. And JJ
Whoa.
getting a little...
That's a flat out section. What is that?
I don't think he was...
That's flat out. Brake check by Bugs.
We're gonna have to double check what happened there after this race to see, because that is very unusual from Bugs. That is extremely
I don't think it was
unusual for
intentional, but that's a very flat out section. These cars do not have brake lights. They've got rain lights, and that's it. Oh, Skeletor's around.
Oh no. There will be pity points given her in this at the end of this for my stupidity during this race. Cactus cannot get his car back on track. He's struggling with these dirty tires, unfortunately.
Right, there's 3 people who've managed to survive lap 1. Question is, will it be 5 or 6 laps?
Pull the race details here. Bugs is creeping up on Uba, just about 1/10 of a second every other second. Hey, what's up, Lolo? Appreciate you guys. What's up, Nicole? What's up, baby? How you doing? How you doing? All right, let's take a look back here. JJ pushing up on Bugs. He wants that number 2 spot. You can smell it. Have to be careful as Bugs goes into this turn. Let's take a look and see what Bugs' inputs are. He brakes it all. He did brake again going into the turn. I think he's just not comfortable in these cars.
Yeah, the small lift at worst. I've cut a little bit too much on the curb.
JJ with a half-second pet. Where did that come from?
Butchered the curb a little too much. That's a little dirty yet.
Kosian up in 4th place now. He's got to be happy with that. If he could just hang on to that, that'd be nice. Skeletor is also slipped back. I'm not sure where that happened. We'll have to take a look at the replay on this.
Spun lap 1 on the exit of Stablo 2.
It's rough.
All right.
Hard place to spin out at. Kosian holding his own right now as he goes into this chicane, though. Looks like he might be losing a little bit of time at chicane, but he's getting a good position here. He lost a half a second in that chicane. And then going into the source, he gained some time there. Excellent. Oh, he lost time. Oof. The delay there is in this game. A little frustrating at times, but let's take a look. We got Bugs is smack dab between Uba and JJ.
I think Uber's still fuel saving a little bit, which is interesting, because you can definitely do 6 laps on these without having to do too much.
Yeah. How much time is left?
Nearly at the halfway point.
Yeah.
Definitely will be 6 laps, I reckon.
Yeah, and Bugs is pushing hard, and he's almost at half a tank already. But definitely some fuel saving being done by Uba.
That's a bit of poo on. Yeah, I've just gained nearly a second on Bugs through poo on alone. That is the speed difference.
Great song choice, by the way. Final Countdown works perfect for this last little sprint.
We're heading to Venus.
Uba with a 1:56.6 fast lap. That is good. Oh no, Bugs making a crucial mistake at the chicane. Costing him a lot of time. Norm's caught up to him real quick on there, but Bugs is off again.
You definitely got to be careful on fuel. I'm on the limit. Definitely 3 laps to go though. favor. In this lobby, I'll take it.
Yeah, shout out to Moose for gifting 5 subs earlier. Peach, you were a lovely recipient of one of those. Skeletor holding a good line. He's trying to make up as much time as he can, but with those 2 mistakes, it definitely is hard. And I definitely feel for these drivers who have had mistakes, both Cactus and Skeletor.
Getting poo on right flat, just so good. It's pretty much where I'm making up all my time on bugs at the moment. It's just through poo on alone. Bugs using a bit more fuel than I think, so this is going to make it interesting.
Yeah, you're looking. Yeah, your fuel is seeing about.
I'm on the limit.
His is not.
I'm on the limit.
He's definitely used more, but not too much more. It's just, but enough. I'll tell you what, though, Supa, he is just gonna run away with it at this point. He is flying a 153.7 and counting.
Yeah, if you get these cars right, this is the first time I've driven one of these on a wheel. I'd probably be, I'll say 155s on a controller, but I know there's, actually, do I have that VOD still from when I did this? I might do. This was definitely a combination. Oh no, it was Fuji we raced these at, it was Super 19s we raced here. The SF19s we did. Saying that, Boog's actually getting a very good final sector compared to me there.
Very good final sector there. He is
He's pulled out a
flying.
nice gap. Now, if you can figure out how not to break a poo on, you'll be fine.
Let's find out. Let's go on board with him and see where he does here. Yeah, pretty slow through. Puyon, looks like you might be. Yeah, you caught up again. Puyon, he definitely.
Yeah, it's a flat. It's just flat. No lift. Slight turn in. Go, just glues to the ground. It's beautiful through there. Alright, there will be one lap to go here though. Whether Skeletor should get onto this lap, whether Koshin or Cactus does is another question.
You're going into the last lap now?
Yep, this will be the last lap. This will be the start of the last lap. 20 seconds. Skeletor will get another one in, Koshin might not.
And Cactus is at a rough race. He's about a minute behind everybody. And he's not even applying full gas. I don't know what's going on.
I think he's just chilling.
Think he's in menu maybe?
Koshin just didn't get over the line in time.
Up here. Ooh, Uba running off a little bit. I don't know if he caught a pen for that, but he might. Be surprised if he doesn't. Doesn't look like he's going to pick a one.
I think Bugs is fuel saving. From what?
Yeah, he's toast. He's got a sliver. He's got about half what you got. Oof. I'm not sure he's gonna make it.
Jeez, they just managed to sneak past there.
Whew. He's out.
He's out. Uber's
Yellow
doing
flag.
doughies. Uber's doing doughies, the bastard.
He's Cactus as well. Cactus is doing doughies.
Still quicker than you, Staley.
Every day of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it was bound to happen. First day, first event, that something would go awry with this race, but I think overall, it provided some wild experiences. Here we go. We'll go ahead and save that here before it's gone.
That was a good one.
On stream. And
Oh, Bugsy was in the 2019 as well. Oh, no.
warned everyone, he said.
Oh. No, I knew the fuel was going to be. I knew fuel was going to be tight.
Good racing by everybody. I really appreciate the cleanliness of the races tonight. There was a little bit of bumping here and there, but the overall the aggression was low. The sportsmanship was really great. I appreciate that. All right, time to take a peek at the race results and see where everybody sits. I'm gonna have to record it all, make sure we have good tracking
I'll
here.
take P2, thanks. Oh, dude, it was. Oh, Uber, I came up the hill and I'm like, where's the pit line?
I would love to see your guys' point of view. So if any of you saved it, I'd love to see that too.
Sure. Yeah, I just came out of the pits and it was like, where's the pit line?
Calm down, Jay. You just let bugs run it dry. That's
He
funny.
did run it dry. I passed him on the out of Stablo. Oh, where is...
Why did it show my car there? I wasn't even in the race.
That's the wrong replay.
Oh, it's the right one. For some reason, it shows.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's my car's not in the race. For some reason, it shows a picture for a completely different race.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, feel free to clip the stream for things or get clips of your own and share them. Let me know about them. I'd love to see them. You can tweet them at me or post them in the Discord. I'd be happy to see those too. I'm gonna lurk and play League. Hey, no worries. Thanks, Peach. All right, we're now at this point we're gonna be doing. You can stay for analysis. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see you next week. Thank you for the subs, the 5 subs. Let's not forget that we are doing donations here for the Night Run Summer Series for American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. As you can see, very large. There is a QR code. If you want to donate, you can also visit that link that Staley just posted as well. I appreciate that, Staley. But we're going to review these races here and into the thick of it. Let me bring this up here a little bit here, and we'll take a peek. So right off the bat, let's pull up. Oh, not race photos. Display race info. Yeah, Bugs, you're doing really well. Although there was one corner you didn't need to brake at all, but you're braking every single time. I think you probably would have pushed on Uba. Might have taken it if you hadn't to brake throughout every single turn, or one of those turns. But you were looking hot. Probably burn more gas though, unfortunately. Great start here. This race, I didn't see any controversy at this race, for race 1.
Oh yeah, I had a great start up the inside, but yeah, we had a bit. See Koshin just trying to get the move done on everyone. Unfortunately, he gets it checked up, and we just sweep back around the outside.
Really neat and tidy through there from all 4 of you.
Yeah, Uber just pulled away on the softs.
Yeah.
It's just quick. I haven't done a lot of driving on the wheel, so yeah.
Let's see here. We've got. I mean, I don't really. Do you remember any moments in the first race where you felt like there should be reviewed?
No, there was nothing from us. No, it was Koshin, Koshin making the move up the inside. Unfortunately, I was able to pull it off, and then Skeletal had a couple of look-sees up every now and then, but yeah, there were no contacts. I think the only passes were off the start line and then in the pits.
True, yeah, the pits.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave that one. Well, then Skeletor gave you a little boost there.
He gave me a little bump here, which I was surprised at, because that just the Mac has actually got pretty good top end. So, and then he doesn't it sort of half looks. Doesn't really commit. I sort of run it around the outside.
Even from my perspective, nothing reviewable. Good race start to finish. Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, see, look, he has another look-see there. Doesn't quite pull alongside.
Yeah.
Just didn't commit for any of these moves.
Okay, so I've gotten word from everybody that they're all good with this race, so we're going to back out. We're going to check the other race then. We'll leave that one as is. Let me go ahead and start the process to an Excel sheet so I can keep track of everybody's points.
I'm just sharing my preview of my version. I think it did share it. Yeah, it did share of the first attempt of a race at Spa.
I definitely want to see yours as well. That's going to be very interesting.
I came out of the pits just like, hello?
And Uber, if you have like something outside of, you have me on PlayStation, right? I mean, to be in the lobby, you had to be a friend of mine. So you could also send me directly from your PlayStation in a group chat.
Uber's a friend of mine. You can get in with friends of friends. So.
Oh. So there you go. Yeah, you can share that on Gran Turismo and let me know how to find it, and I can pull it up that way too if needed. Your PS4? All right, well then just you can If you can't upload it to Discord because it's too big of a file, then just feel free to save it to the Gran Turismo's place and let me know what to search for to find it. I'd love to pull it up and see it. Okay. Race 1. Just put everybody's names in here. Uber. We have Boogs. JJ Norms. Let's see, Senin. Oh, that's right, he didn't race.
Yeah, that's right. Probably would have finished last anyway. And rage quit too.
If in the game you can go to the save point. Oh, I guess no, you've saved it to your PlayStation, not in Gran Turismo. You have Twitter? You can save it. You can share it via Twitter. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to share the file. Yeah, you didn't do race 1, so you get zero points for that. I'm gonna put a big fat 0 on that one. Uber got 25 points though. He got that number 1 spot. We got JJ got second in this one, right?
Yep.
That's 18.
Uber got 26 because he got fastest lap as well.
Oh yeah,
and
that's right. 26 he got, and then fastest lap.
Skeletor and Koshin rounds out your 4.
And then what is it? I don't want numbers. I want letters. How do I get that back? The freak did I just do? There we go. What the heck? I was typing in. How in the world? There we go. Ocean. And what section? You can put it in Gran Turismo, or if it's related to this, you could put it in the Night Run Summer Series event as well. Either one. Probably Gran Turismo would be better because then everybody can just kind of see it. I don't think everybody's following the other one. Kosian got, let's see here.
He's laughing, he's having a good time. Good for you. Yeah, laugh it up. Enjoy your night.
That's a great one, Bugs. 16 points. And you get 14 points. One. Okay, race 2. Uber got first place against on the 25 for him. Did he also get fastest lap in that one too, or no?
In race 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a 150. Are we talking race 2 or 2 take 2?
Yes.
I think he had the fastest lap across both, to be fair, at 153.
Yeah, I think so.
I've sent you a screenshot of what I saw of what. Oh, you can't see my car coming out of the pits. It's the best bit.
All right, let me pull it up.
This was funny. I've sent you a screenshot on PlayStation.
Oh, you can still see plenty. I can see the sky. I can see the stars.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, shame I can't look up, eh?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a bit dark.
My goodness. Okay. Let me put cactus in here. What else was in here? Let me Okay.
Yeah, I had a ripper of a start here. That was annoying.
There's 6 racers, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's 6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a peek and see how this played out because. Oh, Kosian slipped. And it hit. Who is this? Why is it not showing the names?
That's Uber. Oh, it's yeah. Weird.
It's Uba. He got hit. Skeletor looks like he had a bit. Let me go back, check again here. Oh, he got hit by JJ. Uh-oh. JJ. And then JJ takes a
my
spin.
screen, he's moved. I disagree with this statement.
Let's take a peek. Yeah, it shows you clipped him because he spun out because of it. And then Bugs. I gotta watch the whole thing back. He put me in the wall, he says. Okay. I'm watching your inputs too to see traction control on. Let's check Skeletor's inputs though, because I want to see. It's a hard one.
I mean, the second you see my replay, you'll see exactly what I was complaining about.
Right, did you send the
review.
replay?
I've shared it, yeah, so you can have a look.
Okay.
I've shared it on Gran Turismo.
Okay, let me pull back.
Yeah.
I trust you because this game.
This is the slightest amount of desync, as I said. This is what happens.
This is what happens. Yep. Let's step out and take a peek over it.
Because I thought Skeletor had moved across on me, but no.
Hey, Gizmo, thank you, dude. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Wait, hang on. Bugs just said we will be here all week if we are giving out penis in this race. What do you? Oh, pens. I
Pens.
I was like, bro, what are you going on about, dude?
You know, race 2 between Bugs is just the fact that he wasn't comfortable with the car, and then yeah, these things don't have brake lights.
Oh, somebody's gonna clip that. Gosh, dang it! Wrong month. Yeah. Yeah, you're about 2 months late for that one, huh? That's terrible. I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm like sweating laughing right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's pull up. I'm trying to find.
He's laughing. He's having a good time. Good for you. Yeah.
It's no way you're not following me.
Oh man, let's see. Let's gotta find JJ. Where's the JJs? JJ Racing? No, that's not you.
How dare you?
How
No,
dare
just
you?
JJ Norms. Yeah, it's
Let's
just
see
very,
here.
very, very tight is what it is.
Who the frick are you?
That's a good question.
We're friends on this. I don't understand why you're not on my friends list.
This is...
It's baffling. You're not on here. That happens to me every goddamn freaking time.
I did use the tag Keybots when I did share it though.
Oh, did you? Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's
that's
helpful.
That's weird. Who are you?
Replays.
You're not on mine either.
Dude, this game is so...
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't find Etom. I can't find half my people on there. He's in the right column down. Oh, frick, I'm blind. All right, hang on a second. Let me replays. We'll do Keekbots.
Should go.
Search. There it is. All right, guys. Before I give a 1.5-second penalty, let's find out what this is from this perspective.
You'll see it straight away.
Oh, so you did hit him though. You ghosted through it. Hang on, wait. I gotta catch this right the right spot.
Yeah, it's the slightest amount
You
of
see his car shift to the left a little bit. Let me see.
Yeah, it's
there's contact.
I had no contact on my end. That's the weird part.
Your fender's through his tire. You're clipping through it.
That is a weird hitbox polyphony.
Look at that.
You see, he's already moving across to the right as well. So it's like,
yeah,
I'm going the only place I can go, unfortunately.
It's definitely not intentional.
And then you get the lag tap.
Lag tap, yep. I wonder what this one turned out like. Oh no, don't shoot that.
Because you can see where Skeletal gets the hit on his end. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, hey, Bugs wants me to see the next contact here.
Grass is an option.
When he got hit in the butt, his wheels were already spinning, so his back end went out, and so if you look, let me do this. Oh shoot, no, go back.
I watch his racing incident personally.
Yeah, I would say it's a racing incident, but let me check the watch this. So he's fully tilted left, like he's trying to get straight to go into the grass, but he's spun sideways.
He's angled it right off the start. Yeah, I had to catch it after this little contact.
What position I'm looking for? This one. Yeah, it's just because of the contact. Yeah.
You can see the desync as well, just because of the fact when he actually spins it, I'm already actually alongside.
To be honest, it's a pretty decent start for a Super Formula race. Yeah, I think, yep, all around no pens for anybody. I think it's all racing incident. Appreciate you guys being honest with me about that too.
Ooh.
Everybody on board with racing incident, so we'll run with that. Look at this. Look at us, a team. All right, let's keep.
And then unfortunately we had the I think, can we give you pens for terrible lobby hosting?
I think so, yeah.
Minus 20 points on Keeks. 10 for not doing night, and then another 10 for not having the correct qualifying finish time, obviously.
Wait a minute, what's this?
Yeah, we got people racing from all the official Gran Turismo regions, so it's like shit's gonna happen.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Barely stopped that from spinning, geez. You get on that Astro. And then it's barely stopped that one from spinning as well.
Got some bumping through here. Oh, he ghosted right through him. Oh my gosh. Kosian got bumped a little bit here. Oh, is that what happened? Is that what happened with Kosian? Let me see. Kosian got bumped a little bit.
Was that second? Was that just him on his own?
He got hit by Supa, and then, yeah, he spun out on his own. Well, I think that qualifies for a 20-second pen for Supa. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, to be applied from the second race too as well. It's the only one we have results for.
Yeah. Well, y'all, everything else has gone well. I've only made 2 mistakes, which is a lot less than the 14 I thought I was going to make. So we're looking good here, guys. Definitely appreciate.
And you just double it because he's kicks. Isn't that right,
yeah. You know, the only way you can get worse points is if your name was Staley. You know, then you're looking at probably double that.
Oh, geez, if we got Staley in, oh god, I thought I'd be surprised if he was allowed to race in race 2.
And this race had some good racing too. There's some good side-by-side action. There were some good overtakes. It's too bad. I want to see how dark it got in your version.
Very, very dark.
2, you counted 3. Uh-oh.
Yeah, hold on, no, I think the 24-hour was intentional though.
Oh yeah, no, it was definitely 24-hour layout.
He's definitely, yeah, he's put it in. The 24-hour was intentional, so that was not a mistake, so to speak.
That was in the pamphlet months before this was.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. I have to pull it up. Let me. Oh, we got little action there with Skeletor. Let's see what happened there. Hang on. It's weird. It looked like there was a bump there, but now it shows there wasn't.
Nah, just probably slide him out desync. Yeah, that's the thing you got to take into account for with racing from 3 different continents.
It's fair.
And I think Uber be on about 100 ping, I'm on about 200, 250. So it's not the easiest thing to manage.
After they go through this next lap, I'm going to pause it and we'll pull up the night. See what happened there.
I was running on Fuel Mix 6 for a bit as well.
Yeah. Question, is there any other incidents before it went to night that I should review?
Don't think there was any in this one.
Okay. Let me, I'm going to pause this. I'm going to pull up Discord and then watch the playback here. See if we can pull it up on the stream. I might get some lag, but we'll see. That's all. You don't want to see that. There we go. We will fit that to screen, transform, fit the screen. There we go. All right. We're going to play. Let me move this over, actually. There we go. Bear with me, y'all. Thank you for your patience, to be honest with you.
We'll get there eventually.
There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil, boys. All right, let's make this a little bit smaller. All right, so this is what he saw. goodness.
Yeah, his contrast is up even higher as well. You can at least see the white line. You can tell he's got his exposure and his contrast up.
Looks like mine was darker. Dude, that's incredible.
Yeah.
What lap
You
was
had the
that?
driving
that was
line
lap,
on
That was
bugs.
lap 10. It shows I was lap 10. I'm gonna show you lap 10 looked on my side. You're gonna be like, what the hell?
So I think you're in my replay still. Did you transfer across? So lap 10 on my side was dark.
I believe it. I believe all of it was dark. Okay,
Mine's
let me-
on normal. I don't know what the...
Okay. It won't let me skip laps? What's up with that?
You went in the race.
Oh my gosh. This freaking thing. Alright, bear with me here. Okay, it was pretty dark for you guys by lap 10. I think JJ's was worse though, because JJ, my screen, I was able to see plenty. So this is what you are seeing right here.
I think the replay would probably be the same, but yeah, I've seen the screenshot.
Like right there, that's it's incredibly difficult to drive. And then Skeletor, oh my gosh, you almost killed Skeletor. That's what I told you guys to get off. See, if lap 8-ish, you're looking at like still plenty of daylight
Yeah,
on my
it was
screen.
literally just as I went in and out of the pits, and I was like, nah.
Once I was back in the dark, is yeah. Let's see where he pitted. Yeah, because you look. Watch what happens. This is you pulling out of the pits right now. Watch. On my screen, look how light it is outside.
Yeah, nah, it was pitch black.
You just like I saw this right
You
here.
can
when
tell
went,
I've got no idea where I'm going. Yeah, you can tell I've got no idea where I'm going because the fact, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Nah, bro, I'm telling you. That's why I was like, I don't know what you guys are complaining, bro. It's not that dark. That's so funny how he does that. I'm just gonna have to be really, for the next few races, for the next couple weeks, I'm gonna have to really pay attention to see how much of a time difference there's gonna be, because I don't want this kind of thing to happen again. Although the rest of the races aren't at night, so.
So the question is, does the car have headlights?
They will,
That's
yeah.
all I'm gonna say.
Everything but the go-karts.
I feel like the go-karts have headlights.
Yeah.
We've got some light on the front of them.
Oh, an early laps. Yeah. So was that from the restart or no? Cactus. This is the original. Ay, ay, ay. If you guys are new to the stream, just be aware, I don't typically stream at this time. I'm usually streaming late at night. In fact, I'll probably be streaming tonight when the new dailies drop. So you're welcome to jump back then. In about 6 to 7 hours from now. It's first place. It was in the first race, but not sure what lap. Okay. Let's go back and see.
I don't know either, Uber. I do not know either how I made it out of the pit. Well, I didn't actually know because I hit the wall and spun.
Yeah, you didn't make it out of the pit. Look at this. Can we get a shout out for JJ in the chat for doing some amazing racing and commentating today? I really appreciate that, JJ. Thanks for taking time to wake up early and do this.
Oh, early is a figurative one. It probably should be when I'm waking up, to be honest, on a Monday. Well, yeah. Yeah, Bugs needed to learn how to take poo on flat quickly.
Yeah. Thanks for giving him a quick shout out. Yeah, go ahead and follow JJ. He's got a great stream.
Not quite. That's the account that I've lost access to, Bugsy.
Oh, try with the underscore, right?
It's the underscore in between. It's the one I can't remember the password for, and it won't let me back in.
Now, another thing I want to say is I want to apologize to anybody who felt that I was being uninclusive by making this an S-tier race. This is not an S-tier requirement, like per se. I know it said it was a requirement, but there was a little asterisk next to it saying all you have to do is clarify why you're not an S-tier sportsmanship ranking to be able to enter the race. I know for some people it upset them, so I want to just apologize. It's never my intention to upset you, but we wanted to make sure that this race was as clean as possible, which, to be honest, it was a really clean race. There was just some instances with, darkness and race starts, but otherwise, very well done, boys.
When you're running these fast cars, and we are running people from literally every corner of the globe, you're more likely than not going to have at least one incident just due to desync. Mm-hmm. And to be fair, I don't think it was no one was punting, no one broke late.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that these cars, A, have no brake lights on them, B, are very fast, and C, obviously with the desync as well, just means that you're guaranteed an incident at least. Doesn't matter how long your race is. Turns out, yeah, like second race Bugs just didn't know how to take poo on flat. And it's like, when I'm going in thinking I'm going to take it flat or a slight lift.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I just catch up to Bugs like, what happened there? But yeah, that's just what happens. It's fast cars, hard racing. And a little bit of internet.
I'm not seeing the internet yet, Cactus, but...
This is your replay, isn't it?
Yeah, this is my replay.
Yeah. Even Bugs on your replay's a little bit... all over the place.
Is he referring to, Cactus, you're referring to the incident with Skeletor? I think that was much later.
I thought it was like lap 6?
Mm-hmm. I'll just shut down now, though. I'm just reviewing the races to make sure there's no issues. Shouldn't be much longer. I gotta get the living room back to the family, so let me take a peek at this. It was down towards the later half of the lap, right, where Skeletor and Cactus had an incident?
Yeah, I think so.
There it is. There it is. Oof.
Yeah, that's just yeah, Instinct says it was just an unfortunate turn of events for Cactus.
He's ready to put on. Ooh, okay.
Oh, nearly sends it on Bugs.
So it was Skeletor that had the incident.
Skeletor, if
He caught the grass or something.
Nah, he's just got up on the curb, put on the throttle, and just lost the rear end, and then overcorrected on the catch. And then, yeah, just Cactus has got nowhere to go, just being right behind him. Yeah, he's just got up on the curb, touched a little bit of the grass, and then gone from there.
What do the stewards say about that one?
You can't. Driver makes an error. The driver too close to do anything about it. Racing incident, in my opinion. It's just unfortunate. Not a huge amount you can do. Nothing on Cactus because he's got nowhere to go. It's happened straight in front of him at these speeds. What are we doing? Like 140, 150 mile per hour? At least a 55%. Make 55 seconds. Now make it 3 minutes while you're at it.
Why stop at 55? You know?
Yeah, exactly.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55.
You weren't far enough alongside Skeletor. You left enough space. You lifted your car width, then you went far enough, and you didn't push any further.
I think it's a racing incident. If you wanna put in an appeal for that, Cactus, I'm happy to review it super closely. But let's get into the next section where we had some issues, and then we'll wrap it up. Just a racing incident, okay. It definitely sucks what happened there, man. That freaking. You know, it's even worse than that. When a host lets it get so dark that you can't see.
Yeah, exactly. That was the issue.
Now this launch was much better. I think we had practice with the first one, so.
Yeah, I get a little bit twitchy off the launch, but yeah, it makes more sense when 3 Americans try to go 3 wide than a Kiwi and 2 Americans. Yeah.
If you guys ever have something happen on track that you feel is a violation, ooh, like that.
Yeah.
Did you just overshoot
This is the
that?
one where I needed to see a different replay because I had my opinion on my one, but yeah, definitely a desync means that I cannot 100% tell.
Oof. Bugs held that corner a little tight. He was already pushy. He was already getting a little aggressive here.
Cactus has made 2 moves there. Whether he's trying to pass over or not is another question. He's gone right and then ducked back left as Bugs has gone left. That gap's always closing though.
And he didn't really leave him a lot of space, to be honest. So Bugs was about as off as he could be without ruining his race. So that's, and then he caught Cactus too. So I don't know. That's kind of rough. I mean,
I'd say penalties, but I'd say penalty for Cactus for weaving on the straight, and then a penalty for Bugs for he wasn't really alongside on the way in. That gap was always closing, unfortunately. If you look here, I can't get. He moves left, then he comes out right, and then moves back left again.
Oof.
And then that. I'd say it's 2 separate incidents there.
I mean, it's not a big enough incident to say, you know, 5 seconds or something, but I maybe half a second pen for these because. Oh, not even for Bugs. Bugs held his line, but at the same time, he could have backed off.
He wasn't alongside on the way in. He wasn't really alongside until he hit the apex.
He could have hit the brake because he knew that he saw Cactus coming in, but at the same time,
Mello, I 100% agree. That's the answer.
Mello, it's Staley's fault. Yeah. I think he would have got up on his side on the straight. Went from
I definitely think Bugs would have had him on the outside.
Yeah, he came across you. If he had, you shouldn't get a pen for not braking at that point because he should have been more aware of his surroundings with that one. Oh, wait, what was that, Bugs? That seemed violent.
This was the other one that I'm surprised you missed on the first review. I'd say you want to go on board with me for this one. I think I got a bit of you. Just behind.
Bugs, what was that? Wait a minute. You're still turning into him. Look, he's still left, and then he goes left, hits it, oops, left again. And he keeps, what was that? Dude caught you in friggin' 1080p. Look at this. Could have gone straight.
Rouge is fine.
He still turned to the left.
It's here on the fast radio now.
You were side by side, yes, but why are you still turning left?
Yeah, you go left, Skeletor, and just like. Say.
I don't think it was malicious at all.
Oh,
but
no, I just think anything's been malicious.
I think he was scared of spitting out, and so he's trying to correct. But I don't know why he kept turning left.
Rouge is alright. It's that.
Let's see from his angle here.
Cactus is a great start. That's fine, and then this doesn't look too bad. Like, you see Bugs just launch through.
Right now, we're being extremely picky here, but I mean,
definitely, yeah. Very
from that angle, that looked
attempts,
really bad. From that angle, look at this one. That looked really bad from this angle. I'm sure Skeletor was like, thought Bugs just straight up killed him. Look at the angle here.
I didn't think it looked particularly good from my angle either, and I was sitting behind all this. But I'll take the free spot on Skeletor though. And then I absolutely send it on Bugs into Bruxelles.
No, I'm gonna
quite get
listen. I'm not gonna dish out any pens on that. Desync. If you guys disagree with that, let me know. But I'm not gonna give out any pens on that. If you have another point of view and you want me to view it, or you want me to understand your point of view and why they should get a pen, let me know. I'll review it. But right now, there's no clear and obvious error. I mean, it looks like they're both just. I mean, Bugs. I don't know. It's got to be desync because that was. I've never seen that before.
How tight is it between me and Bugs heading into Puon though? Like, oh my god, that's where Skeletor lost it on the curb.
I apologize to people who are easily dizzy for that one.
Yeah, exactly. I know you wouldn't look at.
All right, let's see if there's any other incidences here.
I don't think so.
That was just the first lap, boys.
It was me calling out Bugs on the live stream. That was an incident for not taking Puon flat.
He said bye-bye.
Yeah, it's... Is you running out of gas, yeah, and then nearly killing me in the process. It's lap 5, it'd be lap 6. But yeah, I don't think there was, I think everyone by this point, everyone was very spaced out. Yeah, I was short shifting and all that just to make sure we had enough gas for this lap.
Why did it show Koshian finished?
He did finish just before time ran out. Skeletal was like 9 seconds.
This was the
from
second
me.
race. I thought this was the first one. I was extremely confused.
Yeah, this is the second race. That's why I'm still in it, Kicks. Time hit 0 and then you finish. Yeah, look at that. Bugs with nothing in the tank.
Yeah, look at Bugs here.
I ran slightly wide here, didn't quite hit the turn is what I'd like. Yeah. And just wait for it.
Is it meant to be one race? Yeah. A little bit of contact there. I don't know.
Yeah, he was hanging
And then
into
there
the
goes-
left,
there
so I
goes.
went right.
Then he's
Then
out of
Bugs comes
power.
back across. And then yeah, and that's him out, I guess, I think. Yeah.
Well,
And there's Uber and Cactus just doing doughies.
if it's any consolation, the pens that would have been given out, doesn't look like they would have made a difference.
Nah.
All right, fastest lap went to, yep,
Uber.
yours truly. Let me go ahead and mark this down here.
Yeah, the top two was you can just drag it across for me and Uber Kicks for points.
Norm's got 18 again. So you got second place twice. Nice work.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Lucy got fifth. Oh, freak. I got to pull up this goddamn dumb thing. Sorry.
That was the first time I'd raced on a wheel with those cars as well. So
Kosi in fifth place. So he's got 10 points for that. And Skeletor got sixth. So that's 8 points. And Cactus got seventh. So he got 6 points. All right, so and one, you do equals.
Skeletor got 4th and Cactus got 6th in that one. Skeletor should have 12. Books would be on 15. Koshin on, is it 10? And then Cactus on 8? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. I think it is. Oh, that's right. No, you did do race 1 as well, yeah. Should be 27 for Skeletor, yeah. Forgot about that.
What in the world, dude? How do I copy paste this goddamn thing? I don't want to have to freaking write this formula every goddamn time.
Oh, that reminds me to set up an actual points table for the STT boys. So that we can actually have proper races.
Check it again. Fourth. Oh, fourth. Oh my gosh. I'm a goddamn dumb idiot, boys. That's my bad. Once again, that's a fourth mistake I made. So you got. Let me start from the top. All right. I didn't mean to do that to you guys. If you're familiar with my stream, you know how dumb I can be, so don't take it personally.
You race director.
New race director.
Okay. Get out of here, Michael Massey.
So Boog's got 15 points. Mike O'Malley.
No, Mikey, no, it's not right.
Okay, so Kosian got 5th place, so he got 10 points. Skeletor got 4th place, so he got 12 points. And Cactus got 6th place, so he got 8 points. There we go. Now that's looking better. Okay. How the frick did I do that other formula? Can I copy it? Oh, freaking stupid me. I hit paste instead of copy, and it copied like a whole buttload of text.
Oh, no.
I'm not a smart man.
Uber 52, I'm on 36. Skeletor's on 27. Koshin will be in next place down. He'll be on 8, 10 plus 12. He'll be on 22. Bugsy will be on 18, and then Cactus will be on 8 to round it out. Oh, don't tell me I have to make a third Excel spreadsheet.
Why can't I just copy paste this? This is so stupid. Copy. Then we'll paste it. Oh my gosh, it pasted the freaking wrong.
We got the results. We know the points. Get it all set up properly for next week.
Tune in tonight. I'll give you guys an update. But you guys, you know what I'm saying?
Should be.
I'm not used to using freaking Excel on my phone. It's freaking, I'm using Google Sheets. I use Excel. It's better. Google Sheets is garbage compared to Excel.
What, no difference?
I have a sheet for it. I just have it on my computer. My computer's being, I don't want to like crash the stream. So, but I got to run. Appreciate you guys. I'll be on tonight for racing, probably 11 p.m.-ish my time, which is in about 6.5 hours. So if you want to come and hang out with us again, the new dailies will be dropping tonight. We'll be doing those. But yeah, you saw the movie? Hey, let me know. Hey, let me know in the Discord. I got to run, but you guys have a good one. JJ, thank you again, guys. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for the $300 donations so far. We have 3 more weeks of this, so let's do it. See ya. Bye, baby.